I don't want to do this ever again. The most recent PlayStation State of Play was actually really awesome. For the first time in a while, most of the games actually looked really exciting. Oh, good for Sonic fans, even though they're really scary. Until Dawn Remake, not expected, but that game was one of my childhood games, right? I feel like I say that too much. Judas, from the creator of BioShock, looks amazing. It might be what the There's Always a Lighthouse website was pointing to the whole time. Remember from my BioShock Infinite videos. This could be it. And Silent Hill came out swinging, with not only a gameplay trailer for Silent Hill 2 Remake that looks really, really good, but also a free game that came out that day. Like, insane. But what really caught my eye was everything Hideo Kojima did. He released a 10-minute trailer for Death Stranding 2, and then revealed the greatest thing I've ever heard of in my whole life. But I'll get to that after the trailer. So 3, 2, 1. We open on Fragile and this man, both members of Drawbridge, who I'll talk about, opening up some chrysalis with someone inside it like an MGSV. This man, I believe, is the captain of the DHV Magellan, which is the giant ship that looks like Metal Gear Rex. What is all this? Well, here's what we're told. After Death Stranding 1, Fragile left and formed Drawbridge, which works at areas outside of the UCA. This ship, named the DHV Magellan, is their main headquarters. This man is the captain of that ship, and is also played by George Miller, director of Happy Feet and Mad Max Fury Road. I thought it was him, but I also thought he was dead. Nope. We see them operating on this cocoon with a woman inside. Elle Fanning's character, who I always thought would be playing a grown-up version of Luis, but who knows. We see this cat, who's covered in black goo, has wings and a tentacle tongue, licks up the tar that falls from the pot. I think this cat's probably a domesticated version of one of the beasts from the first game. We also see that Fragile has this cool mask on that's just 2 hands that she can apparently control. I like it. They poke inside her where we can see that tar is within her body, like blood. We see inside and she's covered in it with a golden face. I think this person, played by Elle Fanning, is a human created from tar, sort of like Ethan Winters in Resident Evil 8. But we finally see Sam Porter Bridges again. Him and Fragile are talking together in this weird black and white world. I think it's a kind of a Zoom call or something. She's showing him the DHV Magellan from wherever she is. She shows him the armory, telling us this game will take that side of things more seriously this time. We see a rocket launcher, a silenced pistol, revolver, rope, more grenades, sniper, and like a VR headset? Maybe not a weapon, but still interesting. What if it's like VR missions or something? Fragile says there's other rooms for other members. Maybe Shioli Kitsuna's character. And the shower at the end so we can get more of this. Sam asks what all this is and if it's related to the UCA. United Cities of America, if you forgot. She says no, it's run by civilians, a local organization. But it does have a mysterious wealthy backer who she's never met. Like, you don't want to look into that? Next shot is Sam suiting up again, looking normal now. No white hair. He puts on the chiral necklace once again, and we see he isn't wearing the handcuffs anymore, since he doesn't have to. He's not with the UCA right now. Instead, he's wearing a blue ring that probably just acts the same way. On his way out, though, we meet a very strange new character, a talking doll that wants to come with Sam, played by Fatih Akin. Fragile says to humor him, and Sam obliges, nearly hanging him off his ass before putting him on his front. 100% that's a God of War reference. Now, as to what he is, I have a small theory that's a huge stretch, but whatever. So apparently all the way back in Metal Gear Solid 1, Kojima wanted to introduce a talking mariachi doll that Snake could go to for advice on how to deal with bosses. I think this is the exact same thing. Fragile says his knowledge could prove useful, and yeah, whatever man, just I'm right, okay? The next scene brings us to our new setting, Mexico. It seems Sam's first mission is to activate something that will allow the Magellan to fly in closer. Probably acting like the first mission of the first game that let the player see the landscape before taking action. This will all probably allow the Magellan to act like a moving version of the bases where you could get into your room and shower and stuff. We get some awesome scenes of gameplay as Fragile tells us that the UCA's changed after Sam left, with Di Hardman now as their president. She also says that after America was connected, all the porters were retired and there's no need for them anymore. Maybe suggesting delivering packages per request will not even be a feature in this game. Now we see a new faction though, who I believe to be APAC. There are red figures we see throughout the trailer who might be led by Higgs. But why APAC? Well, this name was first dropped in the reveal trailer where we hear that they made a crucial decision we thought the UCA made. What that decision was, we don't really know. That trailer then cut to the red figures, as does this trailer after mentioning APAC. APAC seems to be deploying robots that do delivery missions from DS1 now. They also have the Raiden ribcage that Higgs has too. Speaking of, we finally see what's under that mask. Oof. definitely looks like Higgs, but I'm still 100% confident in my theory that this is a Liquid Ocelot style mixture of Higgs and Amelie. See my last DS2 video for more on that. But man, he looks so fucking awesome. He messes with the puppet guy and he goes like this. Cool. Massive detail. His first line after he takes his mask off is, "Hey brother," as if he's Amelie, Sam's sister. Higgs says how he knew Sam would come here as he's been distributing his fruits all over the continent. I'm pretty sure this place is the incinerator from the beginning and end of the first game, the fruits being the people who were about to blow, that he's also distributed all over the continent, like in DS1. He makes reference to pulling the trigger, his end in the last game. Now Sam says something very interesting, asking if he killed Lou first. Sam learned Lou was a girl at the end of DS1 and started calling her Louise, I thought. Second, this killing of Lou could very well be what we saw in the reveal trailer. And third, Higgs says how Sam still does not know the truth. Now maybe I'm just riding off of my obviously correct theory about him being a mixture of Amelie and Higgs, but he could be referring to exactly that. Sam calls him Higgs, but doesn't even know the truth that he's a sister also. Then we cut to an action sequence where Higgs starts fighting this giant samurai baby. If you track Lou's pod in his hands, you can see that at the cut, we transition to a different scene. This has been edited to look like this scene comes right after this scene. And yeah, this thing makes baby noises, as if there's a baby in there. I can believe it. We finally see Lou, cute as ever. We also finally see Elle Fanning's character, who was confirmed as part of the cast a very long time ago. We don't get much other than that she's the one from the pod at the start of the trailer, and is probably made of tar. Now what I think she is Louise from the future. Oh my god, I said it. It's like the opposite twist from the first game, how Sam was the baby from the past. She's his BB from the future. Wow. Amazing trailer. And this title, On the Beach, was leaked a few weeks ago, and I thought it was a joke. But after that trailer ended, Hideo revealed this. Kojima Productions is making their third IP since founding in 2015, after Death Stranding and OD. It's an action espionage game that I'm sure will be very similar to Metal Gear. Holy shit. Shortly after, Kojima tweeted that this game's working title is Physint. What? Say again? And then also after that posted this picture to his Instagram story. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. But what's very interesting is that this game will be directly competing with the Metal Gear remakes, if you think about it, from their original creator. It's like a BioShock remake versus Judas. But that's all. I hope you learned everything you wanted, because nobody cares about Foam Party, or whatever the fuck. No one cares about this shit. And I will never play Helldivers 2. I don't care.
Ever.